Hello, I'm Thomas Carruthers.
I'm Will Leggetter.
And we've got two guests today. We've got two return guests. We've got... Do you need help? I want to go chronologically. We've got...
no. Okay. Sophia Jones.
Oh, yeah, that's how it's supposed to work.
Ava Robinson.
Wow. And today we're talking about 2007's Superbad.
Thanks for taking him, Seth.
No problem.
I can't imagine what you're going to do without each other next year. Evan told me you didn't get into Dartmouth. You going to miss each other?
No, I don't miss each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep every night.
Me too.
When I'm out partying.
Go to school, boys.
Bye. Take care of those.
I never see you at parties or anything.
Saturday was actually a crazy night for me. Seth's parents were throwing this party, like a get-together, cocktail casual.
Wow.
And then we went to a nightclub.
We are digging deep once more into the great trench of 2007 American cinema and British, you know, hot fuzz can go thrown in there. But what an incredible year! Definitely the best year we've had in a very long time. Oh no, actually, 2019 was good. 2019 was very good, actually.
Yeah.
That's besides the point. Send it to Christopher Walken. It's besides the point.
I've been watching Natalie Wood videos all morning.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's a different story. I'm sure we've done that already.
We did on the West Side Story episode.
Yeah.
We talked about the Natalie Wood accidental death. Oh, poor Natalie. Poor Chris. Poor Chris. Terrible thing. Superbad. Will, do you remember the first time you saw Superbad?
You got in.
We got right in.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
You would have loved it.
Get my brand new fake ID.
Wait, you changed your name to McLovin?
Doesn't even have a first name. It just says McLovin.
This guy's either gonna think, here's another kid with a fake ID, or here's McLovin, the 25-year-old Hawaiian organ donor.
I am McLovin. Hello, Mindy.
Okay.
A while back, after 2007, I would say.
It's a good guess.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I can't remember the first time I watched it.
Okay, next person. Next up, Ava, do you remember the first time you saw Superbad?
I remember I was very young, so I probably saw it around about when I was 10. And I saw it with my brother, and maybe it was just my brother, but it was rented. Like, we got our parents to rent it, and it was just like hysterically funny. But obviously we probably didn't understand half of what they were saying. We were just like, oh, we're so cool, this is so funny. Like, I remember getting to watch The Hangover too at that same sort of time.
I was pretty good with, you know, they didn't care. Just let me watch a lot of things. Well, no, sex was the thing. I think we've had this conversation before. Violence and swearing was mostly okay, but sex was, we didn't watch sex. So, like, for some reason, she remembered that, she being my mother, she remembered that American Psycho had a few sex scenes, and she was like, no, you can't watch that yet. Don't trust the police, no justice, no peace. They got me face down in the middle of the street. Maybe that was for the better, but
Because of the sex scenes.
Yeah. Don't just look at her ass, eat it.
I'm sure there's a lot worse you don't really showing a child than American Psycho.
There isn't really, because you don't actually see anything. There's the two, you've got the Paul Allen scene, but you don't actually see the axe going in.
Still, it'd give me nightmares.
Yeah.
But then a lot of things did.
I was desensitized from a very early age. And I hope to do the same to my children. Yo! That's the opening line, Hall of Fame. The opening line of the film is, yo. It's not the best we've had. I don't know if it's topping any rankings. Have we lost Ava, or are you just remarkably still?
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. We'll do YouTube comments without her. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. The connection is terrible. Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I just left.
Oh, she's back.
Come back.
Okay, it's okay. You missed
Okay,
the
I'm
opening
back.
line. You missed opening line Hall of Fame. Do you remember the opening line of the film?
It's when Seth is in the car talking about what porn site he should subscribe to.
No, it's Yo. YouTube comments. This looks like a great movie. Can't wait till it comes out in theaters. That was 4 years ago. It is hard to look back at this and say that two of these people are going to be 1- and 2-time Oscar-nominated actors and actresses. This is true. And yeah, looking at Emma Stone's performance, you definitely wouldn't guess it. McLovin, the coolest name in the history of forever. Is it? What are we throwing in there for cooler names?
Nothing. It's top of the list.
Prince.
Yeah.
Seal.
What?
Just singing.
Oh, I thought you said Enya. I was like,
Oh my God.
I thought you were saying
that is a pretty cool
I
name.
thought you were saying Enya, but you were going like, Enya. Nobody's ever delivered Enya that way. This is the end brought me here. This 3 are just awesome.
This is the end is great.
It is good. As a kid who hates most modern cinema, I was really fucking entertained with this one. Thought I was going to hate it. It was hilarious.
Agreed.
Very aggressive. Ha ha ha, that was epic. Great movie. Watched it many times. Brutal movie. I laughed and I cried like a baby. When would you cry? The end?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I'm turning 13, but me and my friends and I act like we're older. Boom. Oh my God, Don Vito Corleone from The Godfather has commented, and he has commented, McAnal loving. And that's it.
Classic Don.
Am I the only one who thinks the two guys hooked up with each other at the end of the night in this film?
Yes.
You'd think that. The Hollywood Reporter review. Right, so there is a wonderful film by Alfonso Cuarón, who directed Roma and who directed Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and Gravity, and The Children of Men being the best of those films, called Y tu Mama Tambien, which is about two men who basically lie to a woman, and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to take you to this beach called Heaven's Mouth. Doesn't exist. And she accepts, and they have lots of sex. And then at the end of it, the woman disappears, and then those two have gay sex. The Hollywood Reporter review said that the film would have been better if it had the guts of Y tu Mama Tambien, and that they had sex at the end. Neglecting the fact that Y tu Mama Tambien is a very serious... do you know what Y tu Mama Tambien is I don't know, foreign for?
I'm your mother too.
And your
You're
mother
my
too. And your mother too. Yeah. Sounds more like a 60s British sitcom. And your mother too. Let's jump into 10-minute stretches. Ooh, Sophia.
Home ec class. It's
Yeah.
funny because it has Fogel 1033 bit and it has tiramisu bit. It's funny. That's a good bit. Yeah, I like that. That's what I would say.
And then the whole
Or
setup
at the
to the
end.
ID.
Yeah, that whole bit. Or when they're at the end when they're running, like that's funny.
Eva.
Yeah, I agree. The home ec class, because the discourse between Seth and the home ec teacher is just fucking hilarious. And then the whole introduction to Fogel, like, oh my god, it's iconic.
Well, I love that. I think either buying scene, especially the one where he's like thinking of all the possible different ways it could go.
Yes.
That's a great bit. I love that.
I've got 3 options: the dream sequences, the cops at the bar, or the singing of Your Eyes.
Oh my god, that wasn't. Yeah.
We'll get. I mean, we're going to probably skip Oscar travesty, but I think Best Supporting Actor, at least a nomination, needs to go to Crazy Coat Guy, going.
Wah, wah.
It's one of the it's one of the best supporting performances of all time. You ready to let it go? Yeah.
Go piss your pants again. That was like 8 years ago, asshole.
Sing it. Yeah, no, I've talked about 10-minute stretches. Right. So we're voting for Home Ed, even though it's not in my top 3.
Home ec.
Yes, we are.
Sorry, are you saying Pam? Are you saying Pam? Step Brothers!
What?
Step Brothers! My name's Pam. I'm sorry, are you saying Pam? It's a very funny film, maybe you should watch it. It's rather famous as well. Have you never watched Step Brothers?
I saw it like probably when I was like round about the same age as I saw Superbad, but it didn't do anything for me. So maybe rewatch.
Yeah, do. Good movie. Good movie.
I don't really rate John C. Reilly though.
Oh, he can do it. He can do it all. He can do.
Like,
he can make you
Will
cry,
Ferrell,
make you laugh.
like-
Mr. Saturday. Never even know.
He sings it well. He hits the F
He
sharp.
does.
Yeah.
He's great in that. He's great in Boogie Nights. He's great as Floyd, as Chess Rockwell.
Is he the one who's in Stan and Ollie?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
And he's Wreck-It Ralph.
And he's in Magnolia as Detective Jim Curring. He has done some exceptional stuff. Yeah. There's a great bit in the Oscars where Jack Black and Will Ferrell sing a song about a comedian at the Oscars and how it's a comedian at the Oscars, the saddest man in town, because nobody respects comedians. And then John C. Reilly comes up and he's like, you can do it all. I was in Boogie and Talladega Nights. Talladega Nights. Have we watched Talladega Nights? I haven't watched Talladega Nights.
I'm not a fan of Talladega Nights.
No, it's not grabbed me.
No.
Tom's weirdly specific favourite parts of the film. Here we go. Evans look away after looking at Becca's breasts. Great stuff. Keep the pew. Pen. The famous church scene. Hey, we're going to go over there. Keep the pew for us. Yeah, you can keep the pen and then you have the pen. Muroki the cat.
Yeah.
In the eyes.
Oh no, Muroki with the tequila bottle is better.
No, it's not. It's not as better
Yes,
as Evan covering his eyes. Muroki the cat. It's the most fun anybody has ever had. Seth's lube voice. Oh, you're so lube! What are you pussy? Great stuff. I'm just going to play my ace very early here. The cops are by far the best part of this film.
Interesting.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. So we've got an
Disagree.
African Jew. This is one of my next favourite parts. Seth getting hit by the car. Oh my God. You from Attack... Oh, Yoda from Attack of the Clones.
Yoda from Attack of the Clones. Oh my God. And Fogel's just like...
Yeah. Again, cops at the bar. Please, there's blood, and they turn it off. And then anytime Bill Hader says pussy, it's like, pussy, pussy, pussy's on the ground, fellas, pussy's on the ground. Bill Hader is the steals the movie.
Yeah.
Will,
all I've written down for this is anytime Bill Hader and Seth Rogen appear. That's just, he's the fastest kid alive. It's great. It's great.
Why are you in such dismay, Sophia? You have a face like a...
I just don't think it's just not the funniest part. Like, they're funny.
Panama! I love the song Panama.
The only thing...
I know.
I think the only thing... I mean, yeah, they are funny. It's just not my favourite parts.
But when they turn up at the party and they're like...
Get ready to be fucked by the long dick of the law.
It's incredible stuff.
They're funny,
but you little sister. We should be guiding his car and blocking it. They are the best part of the film. I'm sorry. I mean, we can have it. What would you say then is the best part of the film?
Fogel.
Right, there are two camps, aren't there? There is McLovin camp.
Yeah.
Look, I love McLovin. You know, you're not going to take that away from me. But the cops are superior.
No, disagree.
Okay. I don't know what's happening. Will, your more general favourite part of the film?
I'm sure I've just done that for you.
Yeah, but
oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, Ava, this time then. Your specific.
I did have written Panama doing donuts with the cops. That's great. And then, well, like for me, because me and Sophia were talking about this, like I rate quotes as like the funniest parts, like rather than scenes, because like every line in this is pretty much just gold. Yeah, so I'll probably have more.
Really?
Yeah,
that's the best story I've ever heard. That should have been in my favourite part. Sophia?
What am I talking? What am I?
Oh, just throw something out.
I like when Fogel gets punched.
No, what the shit was that?
What the shit was that? That's funny.
I got a goddamn veterinary exam. I
don't believe it.
Yeah, pretty docile.
Okay, so we have an African Jew wearing a hoodie.
No, you don't. No, that's not what I said. Is that what you heard me say? I said he looked like you. Do you look like an African Jew?
No, I look like a cop.
Yeah.
He was Caucasian.
Caucasian?
Oh, all right. Okay.
Kind of looked like Eminem. Does that help you?
Eminem. So he was circular.
Marshall Mathers, Eminem, the rapper Eminem.
Do you look like this? I'm amateur.
That kind of looks like an Eminem.
Longer face, bigger nose. Would you say his mouth was wider, open, a gap?
Is there another squad car that's in the area that could probably be of further assistance? I don't seem to be getting any.
Okay, so just walk me through again what this guy did. He came in. He's wielding something. He hits the small gentleman in the slacks. And then he jumps over you, he feels you up, violates you.
I did not say that.
No, he doesn't.
Look, I can't do this. I told you already I have an exam tomorrow. Can you understand that? I have a goddamn veterinary exam. God damn it. This is bullshit. This is the bullshit. I got an exam tomorrow. Get this? I didn't get my...
Apparently someone has an exam.
This is bullshit.
She's great. Mindy?
I feel like all of my bits, the same as Ava. It's like quotes. It's not like necessarily things that happen.
That's fine.
Oh, I like the bit where Seth kicks the football and he goes, "Goal!" That's just funny.
Dave Franco.
Yeah, it's Greg. It's funny.
Why don't you go piss your pants again?
The lesser or the better Franco?
I would have agreed like 5 years ago, but I think I disagree now.
Why 5 years? What's happened?
I don't know.
You watched the
Palo
entire
Alto
season with him in.
When was Palo Alto made?
Oh, I can't remember.
I like that.
Have you seen?
I think I'll.
Go on, Will.
I'll always be a James Franco.
Yeah. You know that James Franco was on Broadway with the Mice and Men, and he played George, and Lenny was played by Chris O'Dowd.
Yeah.
What, Chris O'Dowd?
Chris O'Dowd
as in
played
IT
Lenny.
Crowd.
As in,
Yeah.
Oh my
disabled, leg disabled. Sorry, how did it happen if that's not too personal to ask? Acid. Do you want to drink whiskey double? Excuse me, could I have a... Hello, miss. Shouldn't I? Anyway, I could do the whole... That could be, like, if, you know, people are like, I could do the whole script. I think the work outing, I could have a pretty good go, and I could get it more or less spot on. I thought it would kind of work because I looked a bit like a man. Bang, 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 bang. Didn't you just love it? Maybe you have to be gay. Maybe it's a gay thing. Well, I loved it, and I'm not usually a fan of musicals. Oh, great stuff.
My hand.
No, it's not my hand. Separate category. What's the best song in the work outing?
I do like that, but Willies.
That's my favourite.
I like Willies. I love Willies. Sir, could you please?
I'm a friend of Dorothy. I'm a friend of Dorothy. They can't say that. Oh, I'd love to work in that office. Right, before we just divulge into, and what's more, he's been gay since Wham. Will's favourite building or set?
Oh, okay. There's that McLovin goes into a very, very nice wine shop. It's a nice shop.
See?
Yeah.
No, I wrote the liquor store. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the nice wooden sort of shell. It's lovely. It
looks like a regular. I'm sorry to begrudge your choice.
It's got character, Tom. It's got character, and it's also iconic, isn't it? So I've gone for that.
Rustic. Yeah. Anybody else want to pitch in on favourite building or set?
I wrote liquor store.
Liquor what?
It's artisan.
Liquor store, not wine shop.
Limoncello. It's a liqueur.
Oh, limoncello. I love limoncello.
Limoncello is so nice.
Anyway, we don't need to talk about it again, but like somebody who also, to find somebody again who also likes, I mean, lots of people like limoncello. Maybe it's not as, maybe it's just a fantasy.
I like limoncello, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not going to fuck you well. Best soundtrack titles. You may be blonde. Best soundtrack titles. What's the best song in the film?
Boogeyman.
Is it not Panama?
Like it is, but also when Fogel dances to Boogeyman, that's just iconic.
Also, I've got here. Why don't we go to party? Where are all these parties that are playing Casey and the Sunshine Band, Boogeyman? If parties played Boogeyman,
you would be Fogel.
I'd be great. Everyone would be like, "Who's that guy?" Instead, it's like, "Oh yeah, fucking shit house."
Yeah, but then when Seth and the tampon girl dance to Big Popper, that's
I
iconic.
really like the song Big Popper. I'm not a big rap guy. I really like the song Big Popper.
Hypnotize is better.
Is that also by the Notorious B.I.G.?
Yes, it is, Tom.
Is it in the motion picture?
No, but it's better than Big Popper. Big Popper's great, but Hypnotize is better.
Oh. I don't want to lie to you. I probably won't check it out.
What's another good song in it?
Panama.
Yeah.
Boogeyman. Your Eyes. Your Eyes.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I just love him.
There was an alternate take. They did it twice. And it's on the deleted scenes. They did a full version where he's breakdancing instead, and it's nowhere near as funny. And that's why that he's dancing in the opening credits and all that, because that was supposed to be a thing.
Oh.
It's literally the same scene, you know. Oh, you're Jimmy's brother. Yeah, do you want a line of coke? Yeah, you're Jimmy's brother. You breakdance. Come on, do breakdancing. And he's like, and it's just not as funny. maybe they realised that. I don't. There's no information whether it's a reshoot or they shot 2 options. Who knows? Who knows? Best single minute, Will.
Oh, okay. I love the bit where the cop's getting them down onto the floor. That's great, and Bill Hader's dancing.
Your little sister.
The ID reveal, the whole McLovin scene. That's just perfect.
Yeah.
Come on.
He must be so afraid.
I don't believe this bullshit. I can't believe this is happening. I didn't even know you could get arrested for this shit. We need that liquor.
Are they gonna like take him downtown or something?
Fuck Fogel. He got arrested, okay? We're on our own. We need a new way to get liquor. Oh, fuck! The money, man! Fuck! How much money can you get?
Why are you talking about money, man? What about Fogel?
What? That doesn't matter anymore. I lost $100 of Jules' money. What are we gonna do, bust him out of jail? I'm gonna bake him a cake with a fucking file in it? Fuck Fogel. We need a new way to get liquor, which is fucking impossible because we don't have any money. Fuck!
All right, you just need to calm down. We need to think for a second. We just need to think this out.
Fuck thinking, we need to act.
Whoa, Seth.
What the fuck happened?
Just get up.
Agreed.
We're gonna have to go to that. That's just one name. It's great. It's
better than the Dick story.
Yeah, I don't rate the Dick story really. Like, I don't.
I like the bit. I like it when he's like, you know how many foods are shaped like dicks? The best kind.
The best kind.
It's very. No, I really found that a big veiny one.
It's
big veiny triumphant bastard.
It's probably the best penis drawing montage out there, but it's,
yeah.
It's
Schindler's List got a good one. It's a joke, it doesn't. It's staying in, I can't be asked for it now. Yeah, I've got Panama, Dick Story. I really like the mall end. I think that's a sweet ending. I think it pays off well. Oh.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's by far the best minute in the
No,
whole
it's
film.
not the best minute.
But that's what we're talking about.
I'd throw it in.
All it is, it's just a bit. Oh, that's a nice black eye. Oh, thank you. You're so
that's
nice. That's it.
Yeah, maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I haven't used "that's a nice black eye."
I'm a bastard.
I'm a bastard. Yes, you've said. You're a millionaire. Ha! Ha! It's a nice family. It's a nice family.
Happy.
Everybody's happy, having fun, because everything is happy and everything is great.
Joe.
I'm just a bastard. Bitch, move. These are just some of the things. If you were a murderer, what would your weapon be? I'd be the gardener, because at every scene of a crime, I'd leave a rose. What would your weapon be? A hammer. Anyway, best line, ladies, take it away. I'm sure you've got a plethora.
Sophia, we should do one after the other. Quick fire.
Tag team.
Oh my god.
Now.
Okay, read a fucking book for once.
What are you gonna do? Let me sit here and eat dessert alone like Stephen fucking Glassberg?
McLovin, what are you, an Irish R&B singer?
Have you ever actually heard of anyone called Mohammed? Have you ever actually heard of anyone called McLovin?
Fogel! Hi!
Oh, Evan! Thank you for bringing that lube for my pussy! I never would have known to handle your 4-inch fucking dick without a gigantic bottle of lube!
No, you're not. No one's McLovin. McLovin's never existed because that's a made-up dumb fucking fairy tale name, you fuck!
Old enough? Old enough for what? To party?
To party? It's just his voice break. It's just, oh my god. It's 10:33.
Well, have you got
I told her what time it was.
Will, have you got any more?
I'm a big fan of enjoy your remaining years. I will enjoy fucking Jules. I will.
I will.
It's great.
I've got your cookie is so smooth. Yours would be two if you were a man. Yeah, I've got a lot of these that I let everybody. You scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours. Well, Jules, the funny thing about my back is that it's located on my
back. My dick. Cock.
Cock's funnier. I do think cock.
It is. It's because I saw dick on my phone. When he's like dicks, and he's like a man dick.
Sorry, you did what?
When he's talking about drawing the dicks, and he's like dicks.
Like
he's
a dick.
Yeah, like a man dick. I just wrote that down because I thought that was funny.
We shouldn't be cock blocking McLovin. We should be guiding his cock.
Not blocking it.
You look like Pinocchio.
You look like Pinocchio.
And
this whole thing is bigger than you, Fogel. Oh, and nobody's gotten a hand job in cargo shorts since Nam.
That is incredible line. Anybody else?
You look like a future pedophile in this picture, number one. Number two, doesn't even have a first name. It just says McLovin. Iconic.
It's great.
Put it on the pavement.
Put it on the pavement, fellas. That fella is your sister.
The sister.
Again, the cops at the bar, like, it kind of looks like Eminem, so it was like circular. I love all of that.
It's great stuff. It's great. My wife, who was a whore, by the way.
See, that's the bit I don't find funny.
It was this bar. Yeah, like, it's not like ha-ha
stop
funny.
it.
Like, it's not, I find like
make me laugh. I don't think it's bad. I don't have anything against it, but I'm just like, oh, it's fine.
And
when the bum takes down Fogel, like, that is hilarious. He's like, get the fuck out of you, bum! Like, that's funny.
Yeah. Put the gun away. When he pulls out the gun, it's very funny. It's great. It's just hilarious stuff.
And when Fogel's like, break yourself, fool! Like, when he's shooting the gun.
Great.
Funny.
What does he say at the car? He's like, can we shoot it? I don't know. Can you? And it's so sweet.
And when he's like, 0.08, motherfuckers!
You're a pussy. You're a pussy. Bill Hader, just an absolute legend. What's the change? I've got one. Got Emma Stone with her friends at the start, and it's like, ha, 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 ha. And it's clearly they didn't write any dialogue, or they don't know how to write just normal women or whatever. It's like, yeah, you bring the cool 80s dance music. Don't like that.
Yeah.
Also,
flat.
Is Emma Stone bad in this?
Well, you're saying that, and you're comparing her to all of the fantastic performances she's done. So it's not. This is just Emma Stone not doing her best acting. She's been in better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, is she bad in this?
That I've just reworded your question there.
No, I think it's just because it was her first movie role. Like, it's not as recognizable as, like, even though she's done so many diverse roles that are all great and different from each other, it's not like the recognizable Emma Stone that you would see in, like, Easy A, because that's a similar genre. But, like, she wasn't in a lead role. Her role was entirely different. But I've never watched it being like, ugh. Yeah, I think she's fine.
I don't know what it was. She irked me.
The thing is, she used to irk me in everything, and then, like, I've come around to liking her. So now I have just, like, yeah, I agree with Ava. I didn't have any kind of, like, feelings about it. I'm just like, she's fine. Like,
her ciphering stresses me out.
Yeah,
it stresses me
out. A few weird
like,
eye things. She's like, very odd. Anybody else? Any other changes?
It says you, Tom, with your eyes.
What's wrong with my eyes?
Your eyes. Do you really want to ask that question?
Why you're reacting as well, Will? What's happening? I'm being gang bullied. What's happening?
It's never really been a big issue or a big part of my life, but
I never see homeless people selling it, but big issue. All right, continue, Will.
I would say everyone's eyes are unique. Yours more so.
Unique how?
Funny how?
Yeah.
Different thing. We're not, sorry, haha, great reference, Will, but we're sticking with this. Unique cow.
Sorry, do that again. Come closer, come closer.
Unique cow. Honestly, I don't understand.
Was this a book originally?
No, it wasn't a book. What's wrong with my eyes? And it's notes first as well. You're a bad host. What's wrong with my eyes? Somebody needs to say it. What?
Manic.
Manic?
I don't know.
Okay, right. Right then, what's left from Will's notes? That's the game. Like inside number 9, click when I do something weird with my eyes. When it's all about the mugging to the audience. Click when I... Right. What's left from Will's notes? What's left from Will's notes?
What is left from my notes? That's it. That's what's left of my notes.
What did I do with my eyes?
He went
What? Okay, right. This is complete. All right. You're like us. Fine, back to my notes then.
You like jazz?
Jazz who?
Jazz.
Jazz who?
Jazz
music.
I think it was a B movie reference.
It's a B movie reference.
Okay. You're like Orson Welles. Really, yeah, good reference, isn't it? Did you just click again?
No.
I as a man who likes Orson Welles, have we all seen him doing the Paul Masson commercial drunk?
No.
It's very funny. Oh, the French champagne. I mean, it's going to be intercut now, so any chance for people to see this wonderful thing. That's fantastic. Always makes me laugh. I was going to say, have any of you drank Gold Slip vodka? But it's not a real vodka, is it?
I think there's a tequila or another kind of vodka that has gold flakes in it. But yeah,
like the water
brand.
in the IT crowd. You've got to stop putting gold flakes in the water.
And then Big Popper and Boogeyman. Girls, any other notes?
Oh my god, Ava.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the technology. What is it? What is it?
Oh my god, when he's like, then I'll like cut your dumb fucking face off, throw it over mine, and buy the alcohol myself. And he's like, you don't have this technology or the steady hands to pull off a procedure like that. So peace. And like we were talking about, like I never think of it as being like iconic, but that whole scene before he goes into the liquor store and gets like so stressed out, and he's like, I can't do it. And Seth's like, this whole thing is bigger than you, Fogel. That's iconic.
It's great stuff. Yeah. Are we all good for notes?
Do the big question, Tom.
No. We've got a few fun facts first. I've tempted her. I've said that there's a big question. Go on.
There's a thing called Smirnoff Gold, and it's, I think it's cinnamon flavor liqueur, but it's got like gold flakes in it.
I think I've had the Smirnoff thing.
Yeah.
FYI.
How old were they when they wrote the script?
13.
Young.
That's correct. Young. Official age. Eminem says that this is his favourite movie of all time. He even referenced it in 2 of his songs, Brainless and Bawling Uncontrollably. I don't know. Semen, the semen conversation, that's another one of my favourite minutes.
Oh my god.
I just thought there'd be semen and everything. How old was everybody? Christopher Mintz-Plasse was?
17.
Correct. Michael Cera was?
21.
18. Jonah Hill was the oldest at?
23.
23. That's correct. The pivotal penis drawings were a point of contention with the MPAA.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly the scene with young Becca holding an image of one of them. Judd Apatow, the producer, said it was the subject of much legal wrangling, including how erect they should be, if veins could be shown, etc. However, the actress playing young Becca had
Laura
a different...
Morano.
Yes, who was she when she was at home?
She was in like Disney Channel stuff. She was in like Austin and Ally, but she's just so fucking annoying. Like she's more annoying than Debbie Bryan. Like she's just bad.
Wow.
And she was in like a Netflix thing with Noah Centineo.
Don't know.
And that was bad.
Any of these. It sounds like you're making up names on the spot.
I'm not.
Noah Centineo. My name's Noah Centineo.
I think it was like The Perfect Date was the one that he was in. But he's in like loads of Netflix originals that are just terrible.
Sounds bad. Yeah, she had a different picture, obviously. You can even see from the reverse that the drawing she holds is completely different. Yes, this is true. This is Jonah Hill's first leading role. I don't know how you can judge that. Water was used for vodka, apple juice for hard liquor, and non-alcoholic beer for...
Oh my God. Gender swap.
Yes, there was a... Well, no, that was just cranberry juice for everything.
Yeah, it should have been apple juice, and I was pissed because I don't like cranberry juice.
No, cranberry juice is delicious. We had a...
So I just knocked it.
We had a down in London doing the theatre. We did a thing, and it was a bar, and it was like
iconic.
And they should have, yeah. And then they used cranberry juice, and as soon as I love cranberry juice, my character got drunk very quickly because I.
Until Sophia knocked it out of your hand, and then I shot you.
I'm gonna go for my Oscar. She just whacked a glass of cranberry juice everywhere.
It was not a conscious decision.
So was Mel Gibson's sugar tits comment. During filming Undeclared, Greg Matolo had a table read for the script with Seth Rogen reading for Seth and Jason Segel reading for Evan.
I could see that if Jason Segel was younger.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, that obviously they grew out of their roles. Because Christopher Mintz-Plasse was only 17 at the time of filming, his mother was required to be on set during the filming of this sex scene.
Oh my God, that when he's like, it's in. Oh my gosh, it's in.
I know that, you know, beauty is subjective. Is that woman actually supposed like really attractive?
Well, she's like fit, but she's not pretty. That's a horrible thing to say.
No, it's not. It's true. Who is
everyone is beautiful.
Okay, they are. But let's talk about who's actually attractive in this movie. Can we guess the person I find most attractive in this movie? Becca's number 2.
The lady who had a breast reduction surgery and goes running.
No, because you don't see her.
She's blonde, I just thought.
The blood girl.
Who's the blood girl?
The blood girl's the one from the blood girl's the 40-year-old virgin one who gets kicked in the face. When he sucks her toe.
Nicola?
Mom?
On your toe. Who's Nicola? I don't know the name of this woman. Is it Nicola?
Nicola is Fogel's.
No, it's Emma Stone's blonde friend.
Oh yeah, of course.
Pretty great. We've done a few fun facts. Tom's big question. What was your favourite dick in the film? Calm down. And then your favourite drawing of a penis?
The one that's on the History Man.
That one's good. Mr. T.
Yeah, or the alien one. I think that's seen in the credits. Or like the rodeo one where it's like got a cowboy hat on.
That's good. Best performance in the film. I can't believe that we're so split. I presume you're going to go for Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
I think Michael Cera.
Yeah. Michael Cera's drunk scene with Becca is so exceptionally acted. It's obscene. Oh, yeah.
I think he's my favourite part.
Michael Cera's great. George Michael from Arrested Development. Great show.
Yeah.
Ava?
I don't know. Like, I think it's just such a great ensemble. Like, they're all fantastic. And, like, Yeah,
The question
Bill
is the best
Hader.
ensemble.
No, but it's like an ensemble type film because you could have the three and you could say, oh, well, Jonah Hill's the lead, but then, you know, you have the iconic duo of the two cops and they're both exceptional. Like, yeah, Bill Hader steals the show, but like they're all. Well, no, clearly, if I'm not thinking, oh, there's one standout, then for me there isn't a standout. So, peace.
Okay. Do Becca and Evan stay together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do Jules and Seth stay together?
Yeah.
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 Don't know.
I'm not sold.
I'm not sold. I think they could, but I think they couldn't. Like,
Ewan's going to come in and ruin everything, like it always does. And then people are going to lie to them and say, "Oh well, it would have happened anyway." Not true, is it? Right. Okay. So here's your fun question, Ava. What is the best comedy of the 2000s? Here are your options: Superbad, Anchorman, 40-Year-Old Virgin, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz,
no,
Borat, The
No.
Hangover,
Ooh.
Mean Girls,
that's
Wedding.
not.
Yes,
That
it is.
doesn't count. Mean Girls is like a chick flick. That's a whole nother
Completely counts.
category.
Completely counts. It's on my list. Wedding Crashers, Wet Hot American Summer, Tropic Thunder, Best in Show, Zombieland, Zoolander, In Bruges, School of Rock, Meet the Parents, Dodgeball, Team America. And Step Brothers. I don't know why I mentioned Step Brothers and then didn't put it on the list. And this isn't just for Ava, obviously. You two can pitch in as well. Well, does one jump
Did you
out to
include Zoolander?
Oh yeah, Zoolander's in there. What's your gut instinct? I think my gut instinct would be maybe Tropic Thunder. Oh, it's right. If we're tying it down, it's Tropic Thunder, School of Rock, Zoolander, Hot Fuzz. I'm just listing them all again. This is hard.
Was Shaun of the Dead on the list?
It was, yeah. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz.
Shaun of the Dead.
Do you think
Hot
do you
Fuzz
prefer Shaun of the Dead to Hot Fuzz?
Yeah, but it's the sort of but I think it's always because it's the last one I've watched. I always think is the funnier one, and then I watch the other one and I think it's funny. Those two, like for me, are like completely neck and neck.
Yeah. You got a choice, Ava?
I think the most iconic, or the one that like for me is just classic, is probably The Hangover.
Yeah, I think it might be that.
Like that is just like the core, like all-rounder classic.
I didn't know they give out rings of the Holocaust. We need to stop ourselves before we go into our Hangover episode inadvertently. What a film.
Because the other ones like stray, like they stray into different like subcategories or like different moods, but A Hangover is just like timeless.
Comedy. It is. It's a masterpiece of a film. Synopsis of a sequel. Would we want a sequel to this film? I mean, you're not going to get one. I've just listened to the audio commentary. They're very firm that they're not making another. But would we like a uni film? On the one weekend that Seth comes over?
I think it would just ruin it.
Yeah, because they'd probably do it like they visit each other at college or something.
I mean, you never know.
And maybe like the cops turn up for like a cameo.
Yeah.
And then it'd just be like, you just
Like,
want to be watching the first one.
Solo cop movie, just with Love
Oh,
him and
that
Seth
could
Rogen.
work.
That would be
People
great.
say that all the time. Like I think it was probably Watch Mojo, and it was like top 10 characters that deserve a spin-off movie, and like the two cops were on there.
No, I can see that. Maybe McLovin realizes he wants to be in the police force.
And they train him.
I have no doubt that if there was a line at the end of this film, in that final scene, where McLovin was like, oh, maybe I might go and become a policeman myself. I have no doubt that we maybe would have had that police movie by now.
And it would be like the opening scene of Mall Cop when he's like training, and he's oh my god, we need to do Mall Cop.
No, we don't. Your love for
Yes,
Paul Blart.
please.
Your love for
Mall
Paul
Cop.
Blart Mall Cop is like
It's so good.
Like
It's-
that.
Well, it's
The
not
lo-
good. It's funny. It's
The
Yeah,
lollipop
you're
scene.
right.
The lollipop scene's fine, but the rest of it,
Thing I've
and the
decided.
sequel
Oh, it just
is
gets me.
dire.
Like when he's okay, it breaks my heart when he's looking on the.
And the soundtrack is so good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but it's
god!
Barry
And then when they're
Manilow.
on the
It's Weekend in New
Segway,
England by the incomparable Barry Manilow.
I love that film.
when it's I Can't Hold Back, Survivor, and then when he's drunk in the pub and he's like, I believe in
I
magic.
fucking love that film.
It's iconic. It is.
Okay,
Oh my
well-
god! And like, yeah.
Well,
Petition for Mall Cop.
when you start the Blart cast, we'll come on as a guest to reciprocate.
I haven't seen the second one though because I don't want to
Tarnish
my
the
love.
memory. Where do you sit on Hangover 2 and 3?
Okay, 3 is
Terrible.
gross.
Hangover 2 has some good moments.
2,
Hangover 2 is
I've
underrated.
liked more. I've liked more over time. Like
Yeah.
I love like Mr. Chow is the best part of that film, and like the
Yeah.
whole car chase, and the whole "Did you die?" Like
I remember it was the flight to Florida, and it was me, my granddad, and my dad, and we all synced up and watched Hangover 2 on the seatback plane. And the, politically incorrect, the ladyboy scene, as politically incorrect as it is, we just howled with laughter for a good 10 minutes straight of just...
Shoot my load into you, you shoot your load into
Yeah, no. I came first. I'm sorry, you came first. Yeah. I watched it the other day. It's great. I just watched that scene. It just came up for no reason on my YouTube. Oh, my algorithm must be destroyed. Closing line Hall of Fame. The last one I could make out was, and the subtitles was, so you can honestly help me with cover up together.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. It's quite nice. It's okay. It's fine. Ladies, do you have any final thoughts on Superbad 2007?
It's the sort of film that, like, I know that when I put it on, it will, like, make me laugh and, like, make me feel better if I'm not feeling great. And I like that. And every time I watch it, I hear little lines. It's such a good one for, like, one-liners that, like, I wouldn't have heard before. And, like, randomly, I'll be doing something else, I'll hear it, and it's funny. And I've never, like, remembered it last time, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great in its originality, which obviously you can tell from how it came to being with Seth Rogen and Evan.
Seth Rogen. Why? Some people shit on Seth Rogen. I've had the conversation multiple times of like Seth Rogen's not funny. I'm not a weed guy, but like even I love all the.
Yeah, I feel like now that's like become his branding, and that's what people, even if they don't watch like his stoner comedies, that's what people like peg him as. And if
people peg Seth Rogen.
Yeah, like if they don't find that type of humor funny, then they'll just be like, oh, he can only do one thing. Like
Long Shot was excellent. Did any of you watch Long Shot?
No.
I watched that twice in the same one weekend at the cinema, because I watched it on the Friday, and then then me and my ex had an argument. So like, okay, what can we do to not talk 2 hours? So we went to watch Long Shot. And everything was fine after. Not for
and
long.
also, thinking about the movie, like when I was trying to think of, best 10-minute stretch, I was saying to Sophia, like I would liken this to Dazed and Confused also, in terms of its like unassuming kind of, not meandering, because, you know, but like last, you know, it's not even the last day of school, but like close to graduation, what they're doing on like a night out, it always goes wrong and like it ends up kind of lame, but they're like trying to do something.
I think this is more of a through line. I think this,
yeah,
you can, like, especially the just look at the arc of the cop plot and just the ending with burning the police car.
Yeah, but just like it's even though it's very, very like structured in its comedy and the writing, I think that it has like a similar realism in terms of like,
yeah,
like a teenage party, a night out isn't always like goes to plan. I appreciate that.
Pull my eye. Some ice, sorry. You chew your ice. What film? I Was Afraid of Virginia Woolf. They're even in ice on the cover.
Oh.
What a great.
I was Mulaney'd.
You Mulan-eyed. Well,
is this the best Seth Evan movie? What's our favourite Seth and Evan movies?
I like Knocked Up. I don't like Katherine Heigl.
I really enjoyed the interview. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's very good.
It was okay, actually. You know what my biggest like casting, you know, change? Knocked Up was supposed to be Mila Kunis, or at least she auditioned, and she was like up until the second choice. That movie is infinitely better with Mila Kunis. Katherine Heigl. Why did they pick her? Why?
And also, there's been loads of talk afterwards of her saying that like she didn't like it and she felt uncomfortable and like all of this sort of thing.
Uncomfortable about what?
I don't know. I remember reading a thing about it, and like
Molly Ringwald said she feels bad about Breakfast Club now. Sometimes I
love Molly Ringwald.
Do you agree with her about the Breakfast Club?
I watched the Breakfast Club a couple of weeks ago, and when I watched it, I didn't fully agree with her because I think her comments, I think obviously it's her experience, so like no one will ever know how she feels. There's really no point in like speculating, but I think her comments are very well fitting. Well, her points were very well fitting with everything that was happening, and like on a base level, yeah, I completely agree. But I feel like when you watch the film,
yeah, it's just,
it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable or anything.
Yeah. That's why Planes, Trains and Automobiles is better, Ava. Nobody's come out and said that they felt sexually uncomfortable on the set of Planes, Trains and Automobiles. So there you go. Boom. Well. No scene where Steve Martin goes between the crotch of John Candy. Maybe that's what they should have added. Who knows? I've been Thomas Carruthers.
I have been Will.
Wow.
I've been
Sophia
Jones.
Ava Robinson.
Oh my God.